So you're thinking of making a move to Costa Mesa in beautiful Orange County, California. Well, in this video, we're gonna do a map video. We're gonna take on a map, we're gonna give you a nice tour of Costa Mesa. Definitely you'll wanna watch our vlog video on Costa Mesa, and you want our Costa Mesa pros and cons. But we're gonna take you around Costa Mesa, give you a really good sense of what the city's about, things to do, see. So let's get to it. Hi, if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. If you want to know everything there is to know about living, working, playing, owning a home in beautiful IRVINE, California, and surrounding communities, you've come to the right channel. So do us a favor, hit the subscribe button, click the bell for notification so we can make you aware of the next time we upload a new video on IRVINE, California, Costa Mesa, and surrounding communities. Hi, my name's Bruce Clark. I'm a real estate agent with Coldwell Banker. I've been doing it 17 years and absolutely love it. Because every day we get calls and emails, text messages from people from all over the world that are looking to make a move to beautiful Orange County, California. So whether you're looking to make a move the next 5 days, 50 days, or further out, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'd love to help you make a smooth move to IRVINE, California, and surrounding communities.
Promised, here we're on a map. Let's talk about Costa Mesa. About 115,000 people. What's interesting about Costa Mesa is they annexed over 100 municipalities and little areas in a fairly short period. Santa Ana was fighting over some of the areas, and so was Newport Beach. As a matter of fact, South Coast Plaza, which now includes the Segerstrom Center, Santa Ana very much wanted that because of the revenue and of course the people. So homes built between the 50s and forward, you've got some homes built after World War II. You've got some new homes, but you don't have new home developments. There are no new home developments right now going on in Costa Mesa. That will change at some point. They'll buy an old school or something. But right now, there's no new home development, so no bulk homes. There are some new homes, and we're going to go over that. People, what they're doing, they'll buy a home and they'll scrape the lot, or they'll take it down to studs. So for all intents and purposes, it's a new home. What's neat, though, very few places have a homeowner association. Very few places, in fact, none that I'm aware of, have mellow roofs. So big advantage over some other areas. But there's 5 main areas. So let's talk about those. Yeah, and they're very different. East side Costa Mesa. And the closer you get to Newport, the more expensive typically it is. So east side Costa Mesa has some more expensive homes. Again, you're getting closer to the beach. You're getting closer to Newport. Then there's west side Costa Mesa, as you can see. Apologies, I can't draw and move. So you have Mesa Verde. You have South Coast Metro. And then, now I will draw. So then you have what's called Central. And I'm going to show you how that works. This is Central. So Central Costa Mesa, this area, all of this. So I'm going to explain how that works. One of the things that we do, but I'll explain a little now, but I'll show you, I should say. So one of the things that we do when we look for homes, first we put, of course, we pick a city, a county, city, then we go into areas, and then we go into tracts. So that can really help you filter out and narrow down your search. And I'm going to show you on the multiple listing service, which is where real estate agents enter their properties. I'm going to show you some of the filtering and some of the things that we have and options to choose from, and it's pretty neat if we're, it's the geek in me talking. So a lot of neat things. As you can see, you're bordered by Newport Beach, you're bordered by Huntington Beach, you're bordered by IRVINE, Santa Ana, and Fountain Valley. So good location. You have a lot of things nearby. You have a lot of shopping. So not only do you have South Coast Plaza, you have something called the Lab and something called the Camp and some others, Metro Point. So there's a lot of things to see and do. So you've got 2 golf courses. You can see you've got the Mesa Verde Country Club. You've got the Costa Mesa Golf Course. You've got Twinkle Park, which is a good size. Mr. Twinkle was the first elected mayor in the newly incorporated city of Costa Mesa, was a banker. He and his wife were very active in Costa Mesa. So his name was Twinkle. Raising Cane's. I've come to appreciate Raising Cane's. Kids turned us on to onto that. So a lot of neat things. You've got a lot of parks, as you can see. You have the Fairview Park, you've got, of course, Tewinkle, you've got Talbert. So great location, a lot of parks, considered one of the safer cities in America by the FBI. Excellent schools, great location. As I mentioned, the access, there's easy access. Let's take a quick look at that. You have the 55 freeway, you have the 73 freeway here. 405 is not far, so really centrally located. The closer you get to Newport Beach, the closer it gets, the farther away you're getting from the 405. Now you are coming down to the Highway 1. This is 1 right here. So Highway 1 takes you to, so that's Highway 1. North takes you Huntington Beach. Oh, south takes you Newport Beach, Laguna Beach, and down that way. So great location. Again, you're not far from a lot of things. What are you, 15, 20 minutes from Newport Beach, Huntington Beach, Laguna Beach, or 40 minutes, depending on traffic. You're not far from, if you wanted to go over to Jamboree, 55, you could get your way easily down to Balboa Island, Balboa Peninsula. As you can see, a lot of great restaurants. You have a lot of great things right here. It just gives you a little overview of Costa Mesa. So again, Newport Beach, Huntington Beach, Irvine, Fountain Valley, Santa Ana, just a really good location. Let's talk about some of the things that Costa Mesa is known for. It's known as City of the Arts, as you can see. It has a performing arts center. It's home to the Segerstrom Concert Hall, Samueli Theater, South Coast Repertory. So it's known as the City of the Arts. Beautiful, beautiful buildings. Oh my gosh. Take a look at our vlog. And we have we're going to insert some things here. And so let us know if you have any questions about that. This is the concert hall. Beautiful place. So you have the concert hall, you have the Segerstrom Hall, the Samueli Theater, South Coast Repertory. You have the theater, you have a playhouse, just a lot of things. Things that Santa Ana doesn't have, Santa Ana? They have the Bowers Museum, and there's a museum here too. But you're not going to have concert halls of this size. Certainly not going to have in Tustin, North Tustin. You're not going to have in Newport Coast. Newport Beach has a couple things. They have a great library, big library, but they're not going to have this type of concert hall. So Irvine, definitely not. So you're here, beautiful place. The concert halls and all. A lot of food, shopping. South Coast Plaza, the camp, mentioned that earlier. The lab, cool places. You can get some neat food down there. Metro Point's right across from the South Coast Plaza, and I'll show you. South Coast Plaza has pretty much everything food and shopping. It's just huge. They have a Morton's. There's Maggiano's over there, and there's all kinds of things. Some other neat shops. Triangle Square. This property here has gone out of business like 10 times. Oh my gosh, it's so odd. But there's a brewery. There's a neat brewery and a burger place, but mainly. And so the camp, the lab, very cool stuff. Let's take a quick look at South Coast Plaza. South Coast Plaza again has a lot of shopping, a lot of food. So let's go to the website. They say it's 250 boutiques and restaurants. It is a luxury destination. It's, if you're looking to spend $1 million on jewelry, you can find it. You're looking at Cartier, Tiffany, Harry Winston, Bulgari. You've got Patek, and you've got them all. Dining, great restaurants. Michelin rated restaurants here. So absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal food. I could go away hungry after that. It always looks good. I remember once I went to a restaurant in LA. Patrick Healy was the chef. The restaurant was called Citrus. Spent $250 and it was only two of us. Actually had to stop on the way home and get something to eat. I was starved. Food was beautiful, and this wasn't a lot of it. So now most of these restaurants you're not going to come away with that. Certainly Cheesesteak Factory, California Pizza Kitchen, a lot of stuff. They're not all here, but that's a little idea. Capitol Grill, good food. So Estaya's Persian, Morton's, can never go wrong with Morton's. So good idea on the restaurants. Hotels, there's a few things around there. There's not as many as you'll find over, great hotels you'll find like you would in Newport Beach, certainly Laguna Beach. They're nice though. They're not what I consider 5-star, but there's good accommodation. So again, we talked about the restaurants. These are some others. You just got a full retinue of things. Ideas, El Ranchito, good Mexican. So it's a local family, as a matter of fact. Beach Pit Barbecue. So I have gout. Too much meat. Grew up in Indiana and just a lot of meat. The boudin, the San Francisco, that's bread. They have sourdough bread. They put soup in. Not everybody's thing. All kinds of restaurants, as you can see. Pretty much anything you want. Broken yolk, great breakfast. Shabu, all kinds of cool things. So, I like this. Travel Costa Mesa. I'm going to have a link to this. It gives you a really good idea of there's the camp. I mentioned that. The lab's right next to it. South Coast Plaza. So really gives you, I think, a very good overview of the area. So you come down, and this is all Costa Mesa. Costa Mesa also includes the Orange County Fair. There is a speedway there, and so Friday nights they get out and race some cars during the fair also. So not far. A lot of things to see and do. Good history, really good history on Costa Mesa. I'm going to leave it for you. They talked about, remember I talked about annexation. They talk about here, and it really is cool how they did that. And I'm going to have a link to this, so I think it's cool going back to the history. Let's talk about the multiple listing service. So I'm going to show you some properties, but one of the things you're going to notice is that we, as real estate agents, have almost infinite number of filters and ways to search. So, when people say, "Hey, can you find me, a 2-bedroom, all bedrooms up, and with atrium doors, a pantry, on such and such?" Yes, we can add things. So we add and remove the fields. So there's no website that's going to be able to give you this type of flexibility and this type of control. This again is where we would enter our properties, and this is where we start our search. But let's talk about some Costa Mesa properties. So first, let's talk about price. Anywhere from about about 600,000 up to right at 3.9 million. This is the most expensive home on Flower right now in Costa Mesa. It's a new home. They've taken it, they rebuilt the home, and so we're going to go through it and just give you a really good overview. Let's go. This is condo, $699, 1,244 square feet. By default, since it's a condo, it will have HOA. Most of single-family homes don't. Condos, the homeowner association takes care of the exterior, so the roof and things like that. That's why you have that. Nice place. 1,244 square feet. It's over in central Costa Mesa. So not far. You're not far from Segerstrom, those types of things. Nice vaulted ceiling. Just to give you an idea. This is $699. And you're really not that far from the beach from here. Probably 15 minutes. So a lot of nice work. So this is what $699 gets you over in Costa Mesa. 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1,244 square feet, built in 1967. This is the garage here, 2-car garage. You do not have direct access, but you have access via the patio. So, okay, that's number one. We take you through home number 2. We're going to take you some different areas. So home number 2, this one is in Mesa Verde. This one was on our vlog, so certainly take a look at that. Republic Homes is called the subdivision or tract. Bigger home. This is a tri-level. I call it the Brady Bunch home. So we're 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,482 square feet. Multi-split or tri-level in this case. 8,900 square foot lot. Big house. One of the neat things you'll notice on an older home is they don't have the They do have separation. They don't have the huge central room that everybody has. It's not one great room. Sorry, I couldn't think of it. So these have a formal living. So you'll have a formal living. You'll have a formal dining. So a lot different. A lot of the new homes, living, dining, kitchen, it's all open. So not everybody likes that. I grew up in Indiana, and so this is what I was used to. You have a living, you have a dining, and they're separate. The kitchen, and they've opened this up. Nice home. At almost 2,500 square feet. Remember, it's tri-level, so you have a nice outdoor, good-sized home. You might want to come and change a few things, but nice home, nice backyard, good-sized lot. So that's home number 2. Let's go to home number 3. Again, we're going to different areas. This one is on Albert, and now we're over at East Costa Mesa. Ooh. Price jumped almost $1 million. The reason the price jumped almost $1 million is because you're close. Now you're closer to Newport Beach, closer to the ocean. Nice home, a lot of work. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1,815 square feet, 6,753 square foot lot. Last home had no homeowner association. This home has no homeowner association. No metal roofs. So. Nice home, a lot of opportunity. You can do a lot of things in a backyard of this size. So one of the advantages of some of the older homes is you get bigger lots. You can put an accessory dwelling unit on it, which means a separate structure. You could use it for income property. You could use it for the in-laws, the kids, whatever you want to. But in California, they're incentivizing that, and there's even grants. There's up to $40,000 grant to build the accessory dwelling unit, get the second unit. So if you're house hacking, you can live in your main home, and you could rent out the back or vice versa. It's a way that people generate income while living in the home. So not just a room, you can actually lease out another physical structure. So again, $2.35 million, closer to the ocean. Definitely, it's going to get more expensive. A lot to like here. Nice long driveway, 2-car garage. Nice. Let's go to our 4th home. So this is on Flower. Gorgeous home. 3.9 million, almost 3,400 square feet, 6,900 plus square foot lot. Built in 2022. They have done a lot of things, as you can see. It's in Eastside Costa Mesa, closer to the 405, or closer to Newport Beach. Little and the Segerstrom and all that. So nice home. A lot of neat things. As you can see, they've just now this is the new layout and floor plan. It's all open. Not everybody wants to be around a fireplace watching TV while someone's cooking or eating. So not everybody likes that. So that's why we have different homes. So, but a lot of the builders are building homes exactly like this, kind of layout. So, beautiful home, beautiful cabinets. Or, a lot of cabinet space. 6 burner, as you can see. Nice pantry, nice little family room upstairs. So, you could easily be a home theater, make a bedroom if you wanted, I guess. If you need another, here's the main bedroom. Pepper tree, beautiful old pepper trees. One of the things about Costa Mesa is because of the age, we're talking up to 70-year-old areas. You've got 70-year-old trees, the mature trees. They're wide streets. Watch our vlog. We're driving down the street, and I'm commenting. It's wide. Not something you're going to get in Corona Del Mar in most places. You might get it at a couple of the areas. But you're not going to get it, certainly, you're not going to have it as you get to Flower Streets, as you're moving down towards the ocean. You're just, the Cameo Highlands, Cameo Shores, streets a little wider, Cameo Highlands, nice and wide, but not as wide as the ones here in Costa Mesa. Okay. Nice balcony, very quiet, beautiful place. We really enjoyed making the vlog here. So, let me pop that back open for you. So, a lot to like here. 3.9 million. beautiful home. This is in Costa Mesa and some other areas. So, one last thing, we'll leave you with the fact that there is commercial property available. There's income property. It's not something we see in Irvine. Irvine has no income properties like this. They don't have any 3 and 4. There's no duplexes. Huntington Beach has some. Huntington Beach has a bunch. Newport Beach has some. Newport Coast has none. Costa Mesa gives you an opportunity to participate in commercial, residential income, and commercial income. Anything 5 units above becomes commercial for the sake certainly of classification and loan. So 6 units is commercial, 4 units is residential. That's a big deciding factor or determining factor there. So as you can see, you can go up to 8 million, 8.9 million. You can get 15 units. Here we have total expenses. We have the current gross income, and we have gross scheduled rent. It's pro forma. That's the potential. But I want to give you an idea of what Costa Mesa has to offer. Not just residential, but you have residential income, residential, then you have commercial. So there's a lot to like in Costa Mesa. It's centrally located. You're an hour and 20 minutes, 30 minutes to Los Angeles. You're an hour and 45 to San Diego. You're not far from the beach. You're not, of course, you border Newport Beach, so you're not far. Newport Beach, Huntington Beach. It is for many, it's just one of those we underestimate. We don't always, when people say, "Hey, I'm looking at Newport Beach," a lot of times agents won't really think of Costa Mesa, and I think this needs to be included in your consideration. And certainly if you have any questions, I'd love to talk to you about this. Whether you're looking to make a move in the next 5 days, 50 days, or further out, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'd love to help you make a smooth move to Irvine, California, Costa Mesa, surrounding communities.